Good day everyone. Today we are looking at an AI that can actually help you to generate a lot of things that you want to generate. So it's either you want to create something but you don't want to waste more time, then AI will help you. Remember, we have different types of AIs. We've got different types of softwares that you can use as an AI, and now we are going to look at one specific AI that is mostly popular, and that AI is Chatgpt. So most of us, we use Chatgpt for quick searches, and then it gives us answers. If you struggle with something, Chatgpt will act more like a search engine and give you in detail. But now today we are not going to do that. We are just going to create something new, especially something that is more relevant to your day-to-day tasks that you normally do. So what I going to do now, I'm going to open my browser, which is Google Chrome, and I'm going to use Google to search for that AI, which is Chatgpt. So what I do now, I'm just going to type Chatgpt, and the results that I get here, you will see that there will be different links that I can go through. So Chatgpt actually gives you different ways in which you can start with it. So there is OpenAI Chatgpt introduction, where you're going to learn more about how it works, because there are different features that you find in Chatgpt. Chatgpt, remember, it's an open AI. It means that you can use it as an open source from the internet. It's free, but you can create an account, which is what we are going to look at soon. So if you look at the first link here, it says introduction, introducing Chatgpt, meaning that if I open this link now, I won't be able to work instantly, but I will have to learn more about how it works, different features and so on. The second one here, it is the one that we're going to use, because it says Chatgpt helps you get answers, find inspiration, and be more productive. So I'm going to click this second link, and then you will see that as it loads, there is where you are going to be able to search for whatever you want, anything that you want from Chatgpt. So meaning that you can ask it to do something for you. Remember, it's like a robot. You tell it something, then it creates it for you. You give it instructions to be more specific. So this is the starting point where you can actually tell it what you want, and then it generates it for you according to its knowledge, based on the information that it can gather from the web, like from the internet, and come up with something relevant to what you told it to do. So on the top right corner here, it's where we find log in and sign up. So if you want it to remember the things that you have been doing, you can log in with your Google account, or sign up with the Google account that you have already used with Chatgpt before. Then you will be able to see all your information that you did even last month on Chatgpt. So it is just a method for it to remember you, so that it can store all your work for you in case if you want to modify what it has created for you. So let's start with the basic thing that we are going to look at on this lesson. So we want it to create a letter to invite, let's say we are inviting committee members. Okay, invite committee members to a meeting. Okay, remember, whatever you give it, it is going to use it as your key points or keywords to generate what you want it to generate. So obviously, create, it's an instruction for Chatgpt. We are giving it an instruction that create. You tell it, create a letter. It's like talking to a person. It's not like we are on Google, whereby we are searching for something that it must return as raw as it is. Chatgpt is more of giving instructions so that it creates something new for you. Okay, so obviously it's having memory, it's having its own memory on how that thing looks like. Then it will generate it according to your instructions. So when we say create, we are telling it a letter to invite committee members to a meeting. So now when you write it like this, what committee are we talking about? So now committee members from where? So we'll say committee members of the SGB. It's an example that I'm using. SGB now meaning school governing body. So meaning that we are going to okay, let me correct the spelling. We are going to have a letter that talks about school governing body meeting. Then we have to tell it when is the meeting. So I will just put a comma and say scheduled as follows. Obviously we will need the date. Let me say 29 August 2025, and then the time is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, and then the venue maybe let me just say community hall, keeping in mind that probably maybe the recipient of this letter will understand what is community hall. They know it, so let's just put it like that. Remember, I'm using this as an example of how you give it instructions. So how you give a Chatgpt instructions. So obviously it's going to create an invitation letter. Okay, that letter goes to the SGB members. Okay, the meeting is as follows. Simple as that. But most of us, we can miss this by just giving it instructions that are not complete. Then you think that Chatgpt is not efficient because you didn't give it it's not effective because you didn't give it relevant information according to what you want. So you have to look at the information that is very important on what you want it to generate. So obviously, because it's a letter, we need to know where it's going to. So obviously it's going to the committee members, and then because it's an invite, when is the meeting, we have put the date, where we have put the venue, and also the time is there. So you see, we are specific when we talk to Chatgpt. Okay, so now when you click this arrow that goes up, that goes up, it means now you are generating the letter. You want it to generate the letter for you, right? So now if you click this arrow here, it means you want it to generate everything according to the information that you gave it. Okay, that you gave Chatgpt. So I'm going to click this arrow. So now it's generating, you can see. So we wait for it. It's going to compile the letter, and then when you see here, if you see here, it says certainly here's a formal invitation letter you can use to invite SGB committee members to the meeting. So it is a letter that you are going to take and still modify a little bit according to the missing information or something that you need to rectify. Remember, it will generate a template of a letter, but it will put the information that you gave it. We didn't give Chatgpt the name of the principal, the name of the school, the contact numbers, so it will give you a suggestion of things that you still need to add on. So we are not going to modify it through Chatgpt. You've got a letter with the information. You've got a letter that talks clearly to the members or the recipients. It says the purpose of the meeting is to discuss important matters related to the governance and development of the. So if it is not that, you can modify. Then it says please confirm your attendance by RSVP and so on, contact details that you are going to add on this letter. So what you do now, because the letter is generated, we are going to copy by clicking there. Then you will see a tick that shows that you have copied, and then we are going to open our Microsoft Word where we are going to paste the letter, and then I'm going to click paste. Then the letter will be pasted, and then now you can start to modify it here, because this is now where you are working on your final letter. So this I don't need because it was ChatGPT talking to me. And then I'm going to modify by typing things that are missing: the name of the school, the address and the city and so on, the email address. And then I'm going to put the date of when the letter is going to be sent, obviously. And then now I verify if everything is okay, which obviously will be according to how you gave it. And then we will have to put in the missing information where it's supposed to come. You see, it says insert RSVP date or contact details here. So it's you who's modifying the letter to do that. And then by when should they RSVP, and then the date must go there. And then obviously the closing of the letter will have the full name of the person who wrote the letter, obviously the principal, and then the position, obviously deputy principal or principal, and then the name of the school. Then our letter is complete. We didn't have to take 30 minutes typing the letter because ChatGPT has done it for us. So I'm just going to remove this last one because it was also ChatGPT saying that if you need anything, you can ask it. So there it is. Deleted what I don't need, and then now this is the letter that we will need to modify and send. So that is a simple way of starting with ChatGPT. Simple letter, giving it appropriate instructions, then it generates it for you. Thank you for watching. Next episode will be going to more features that you will find on ChatGPT. Have a nice day.